Uh, 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 uh. We gon' dominate the one that keep it close to the street. Dominate the day if you're part of the nation. We alive every Friday, we offer free admission. All walks of life, do participation. If you a talented artist, the next big musician, maybe someone that is building a whole new organization, I got you. Come, it's time for domination. It's time for domination. Fridays dominate the weekend. It's dominate the nation. Come with me. It's dominate the day.
And what is up, everybody? It's good to have you back here. It's me, Dom the Bomb, and you know what? We always about dominating the week, dominating the weekend. Come with me. Come. Let's dominate the day. Yo, I know you guys in San Antonio, me in San Antonio, we're all tripping because the Spurs have lost another game that they should have won. They were up at least 20 points and 30 points actually. And I swear, man, I was losing my cool. Yeah, I know it. I was losing it. It really kills me inside because I'm a big first Spurs fan, and I've been a Spurs fan ever since I was little, since Hemisphere Stadium, and then Alamo Dome, and then you got the AT&T Center, and then now Frost Center. Bro, I've been there. I've been there in the rebuilds. I've been there in the championship times. But you know what? I got a good guest with me today, and let's go ahead and introduce him. We got Alan Calvo from the murals you've been seeing, the Selena murals you may have seen on Kent 5. He's also done the murals at Southtown 101. Let's go ahead and bring him on here today. Let's go ahead and bring on Alan Calvo. What's up, guys?
So, how you doing, brother? How you been, man?
Hey, good to have you, brother. We got to get you a good clap and cheer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's good to have you, brother? I know it's been a while. You've been working hard or hardly working. What you been up to?
A little bit of both, and honestly, but right now I'm working on these two, so that's why I got these in the background. So,
Oh, nice. Yeah. Hey, if everybody didn't notice, Domination is here with Alan Calvo, and he has some new art that he's posting in back of him, his background. If you want to go ahead and talk about one of the pieces, and then we'll get into a little bit of it, and maybe hopefully some people will see it, and let's get that going.
yeah, for sure. Well, first off, thanks for letting me having me on again.
Always,
But yeah,
man.
no, I have this one that I've been working on for the past few days. This 2 days worth of work that I'm working on this Wemby poster that I'm probably gonna
Oh,
put
I
up.
could tell the eyes, man. You could tell the eyes,
The
vato.
eyes,
Eyes.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, to me, it looks pretty good. The most important thing to me is like getting down the facial color. A lot of people are always like, "Oh, it doesn't look like it," whatever.
Like
But
he looks too dark.
yeah,
Oh,
or yeah, it could be he's too light or too red. But this time, like over the like right here, my camera is not giving it any justice. But like once you see it in person, it's like holy shit.
no,
Um,
that's Wimby. I could tell.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I still got a few more colors to add to him, like in his face.
Shading.
Yeah, and then I have this one right here behind me. The other one, it's just six pieces that I'm working on. This is one of those six. They're all like Italian scarf art. So
Okay.
like all the vintage Italian scarves had really badass art, and I haven't seen anybody do any artwork like that. And I don't know, I just really like it. So
So is it like a pattern?
it's a pattern, yeah. You can see
Yeah,
more.
let's see. So it's like what gold, and is that like red or is that like a coral
It's
color?
it's like pink. It's a pinkish color. So I got two things going on, and then I have a mural that I'm trying to get going. I just need his approval for the Spurs. So I did a mural at his spot at Gills, so he wants me to do something new. So
Oh yeah. Hey, good. That's good news. New things coming your way, brother.
yeah, I gotta stay on it, otherwise it just floats away.
Passes you
You know what
by.
I'm saying? Yeah, you. It's like they say, man. Closed mouths don't. How does it go? Like the closed mouths don't get fed or something like that. Or
Get heard. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like as an artist, I feel like if you're not doing something at least like once every 6 months, would you feel like that one every 6 months or once a year? Like that
yeah,
if you're not doing something, then people kind of like are like, like I don't know about it. Like I haven't seen anything from him in a while. What do you consider is a good time frame for you?
I just go at it. I mean, but yeah, like if you should do it minimum. I feel you should do it at least six a year.
Every year?
Yeah, you should at least be doing minimum six a year. And
6 a year. Okay,
yeah,
okay. So like
because shit in San
so
Antonio is real
basically
tough. You know?
every 2 months you should be doing something
Yeah,
in a way.
if
Okay.
you can, if you're doing a project every month, badass. But I do other stuff. You know what I mean? So
I hear you. Yeah, I mean you're a multifaceted artist. I mean to be calling you just a muralist, it wouldn't give you that much praise because you do more than just murals.
yeah, I do a lot of shit. But it's because if I lived in a big city, it would be like just murals. You know what I'm saying? But like I have to like space shit out, you know, because I have like a lot of competition in San Antonio. So
Yeah, I feel like murals are the big thing right in like Latin cities. If you want to consider that, like I know I don't want to talk about New York. You already know I don't want to talk about New York. Yeah, all the New Yorkers they be giving themselves a bad name up there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The way they be acting. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But murals, I feel like in San Antonio, in California, and then in Miami, like those are big Latin influence cities, and they have a lot of murals there, like a lot of murals all over the place. Because it's we have a very temperate climate. We have a lot of a night scene, especially California. I mean, if you go over there, they have a lot of graffiti, but there's also a lot of murals.
yeah.
Do you have any places that you like that you know that there's a muralist out there that you're like, man, I wish I could work with that dude, but he lives in like California, New York, someplace else, and maybe Colorado.
I'm working on. I have a lot of connections in Miami.
Really?
Yeah, there's one.
Miami way. All
Fucking
right.
I gravitate towards Miami and California, but I'm open to anything. But I really want to do stuff over there because in Miami, they have a lot of buildings that are white, and their
You
buildings
know
are not
why? Because of all that sand that be in the air.
that too. But like a lot of the buildings are white and they're real smooth. Like the outer facade, is like
Perfect for a mural.
it's concrete, real smooth, and it's white. I'm like, man, I need to go up there. But I have a friend over there, and her name's Nargiza, and she's pretty well known. But I
So, do I
just want to
hear a
go.
collab in place?
I want to collab, yeah, with her in Miami. Yeah, probably do something out there.
Yeah, man. But that'd be dope, bro. I mean, trying to get that going, I'd be like, yeah, get it done, brother. Like, I mean, I'd be like, I feel like you are well known here for the work you've done. I know the Selena one. That's the one that really got you known and put out there. And then, of course, the Santana, the John Lennon, Ozzy,
Awesome.
uh, Wemby, you know. And then before that, you did the what? Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey. I've done a lot of stuff at Southtown 101. I think I've kind of like exhausted that place a little bit because I don't know. But
You've already gone over your work like once or twice already.
I've done yeah, I've done it a lot there. So I'm like, it's getting to the point to like, there's a lot of opportunity in San Antonio, but it's like you're saying, I gotta
Who wants it though? Who wants their place to be known as, hey, the mural? Have you seen that mural there? People
right.
go by and then maybe get you business, maybe just get people to make your place a landmark. Who knows? You know,
If they're smart enough.
right? I mean, hey, business would be nice if we get a new Wemby one holding a trophy. I mean, I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, I had
I
some.
mean, I'm hoping that's next, and that's what we're going to talk about in a bit. But like, what are some mural ideas that you have right now? Like that maybe you were like, I would like to do this, but if I get the opportunity,
Well, that's kind of like what I'm doing right now behind me.
the
I have
Wemby and then
something
the
San
Italian scarf
and then I have
design.
something that's Miami-ish. So I'm working on this set over here. That way, I could do a show over there. I can take all canvases over there, and they'll be like, "This is very nice.
Mm,
This is
I'll
very
buy this.
yeah. This is Miami-ish, you know." But I'm still doing my San Antonio stuff, so I'm keeping both markets open. But that's why. I mean, doesn't it? You can tell that that's like a luxury Miami type vibe. Look at that shit.
I feel like Tony Montana be like, hey, you cockroach, let me buy that painting right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's some of the other designs that I have right now, they're like this, but even a little bit better, more exotic. But
It does give that feel like luxury. It feels like very like if you had a pattern of that in like some kind of clothing, it might be Gucci or Louis Vuitton or
something,
some, it'd be some kind of nice brand that it could be. Yeah, I could see that.
and that's
Shit, give me a jacket like that, man.
fucking. I'm. I have a secret project that I don't want to come out with yet, but it
Okay,
was.
okay,
But
okay. I
but
like
I'm
secrets. I
always
don't
trying
like
something new.
secrets.
Listen, that's the kind of artist that I am. If it doesn't work, if something doesn't work, I'm on to the next thing on a new season, whatever. And I
All
just
right,
keep
man.
I keep trucking until you know something fucking is successful. You know.
Success. Yeah, man. No, totally. I get it. I can totally see you. Like, I can see the gears going. I can see the creativity just coming up. I mean, hey, man. I mean, you were already a dominating muralist in the beginning. I can just see you keep growing from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to do something different all the time.
Always, brother. Talking about doing things and keep moving on and keep moving forward. Are there any other artists that are in San Antonio that you would probably want to work with? Maybe collab or maybe just be like, hey, we should do an event together.
I'm open to it, but I don't know anybody here that
I definitely got to introduce
that
you
I could
because
like. The only
JC
one,
knows the guy Spud I think his name's Spud or Spurt or it's something like that. He's like one of the oldest muralists, graffiti artists that are been in San Antonio, and he's not on social media. He's very low key. Like he does his work, and then he lets his work does do the talking. I'll hit up JC and see if we can get something going because he's very out there and he's kind of very secretive. So I like that. I like that he's very secretive and very out there. So people are like, man, how do we get in touch with this dude? I
yeah,
mean, hey, if he shows up, he shows up.
yeah. I mean, down for it. I mean, the direction I need to go in is more like I'm really even open to doing music and film, like something like totally different. Like just because I actually I used to do I used to be in a band and I used to produce music and I was doing really well. But then the band that I was in replaced me
What?
with another, uh, producer, and I was like, what the fuck, like, whatever. So I mean, I still have all my equipment, but I used to, I
What kind of
can.
music genre did you do?
What?
Music, like, did you do rock? Did you do hip hop? Did you do country?
I could do a little bit of,
Reggaeton?
no, not reggaeton. I do a little bit more of like hip hop. I
Oh,
I
shit,
like,
okay.
I could do pop music if I have to, like synth. Um, but I
Yeah, that's a
haven't
big
done
thing now.
that in like, it's been about 13 years since I've done any music. A very long
Dang.
time, and I've been dedicating all that to art.
Artwork.
And I had that show that I wanted to do, so that's on pause. I don't even know if I'm gonna pick it back up. I really don't. It's just not in my creative mind.
Can I shout an idea to you? So like whatever you like synchronize like certain sounds and like it makes like a whole like music like like on repeat. And then while doing that, you just leave your equipment on repeat, and then you do an art piece right next to it. That'd be crazy, right? It'd be like your own music. While you're doing that, how does it make you wanna? What does it want to make you draw? What does it want to make you like spray paint or
Yeah,
draw?
yeah, for sure. I
That'd be cool.
tried that before actually. It works out pretty
It's
good.
different. It's very different
If I'm painting, I just want to paint.
for
But
sure. It's a lot of work to paint already.
I get in the zone, and it's real chill. It's real quiet. But that's kind of what I want to try to get out of, though. I want to get out of that because it's just,
You feel like you just
I
need
feel like
something
I
new
have
right
so
now.
much more. Yeah, I want to do something more exciting and more fun. Music is that, it's like music hits you hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Music's unpredictable and makes you feel different ways. Yeah,
fuck yeah. Even if I just DJ my own music, I don't care.
that'd be cool. I could definitely. DJ Calvo.
I would
I'm a
actually, yeah, do something like,
DJ Calvo.
I don't know what I would go by. Probably just Rome Heart. Yeah, just Rome. I would just go by Rome, DJ Rome.
DJ Roll on the mix. Playback music. Young
Honestly,
Money. That'd
I want to go to fucking Italy and Spain.
be hard.
Not this summer, but next summer.
DJ Rome 2027.
That's right. You know
210
who inspired me?
beats.
I know this is the guy who inspired me to do music again. It's happened throughout this whole week, but you remember George Michael?
Yeah, man. R.I.P. George Michaels, man.
Even though I'm not like whatever, like
Talk about Wham.
his
The guy from Wham,
sexuality.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Set aside his sexuality, he was fucking
No, he
fantastic.
was a good artist, bro. He was a good
Like,
artist. He could sing.
like the music he was putting out and the way he was
Hey,
putting
they were hits, bro.
for a 22
Bangers.
year old or a 20-year-old, it's like,
And then all the way until he was like 50. Yeah, man.
yeah, he,
Hey, you know what? Regardless that he was, it's Happy Pride Month. He was a gay man, and you know what? A lot of women still love him.
yeah,
They
he was a
still
very
they still
attractive.
wish he wasn't gay. And then I'm like, hey, man, more to you. I mean, hey, he's a great artist, and people are always gonna know him as a great artist. I mean, my mom was a big fan. She's like, George Michael's, and like she has like 4 or 5 CDs from him, like, and she will listen on repeat. So I mean, he is a great artist. So I can see why he's a big influence on a lot of people.
He's huge, man. Like last night, I watched his documentary and I watched it twice because I was like, why the fuck did that hit me so hard? But it's because back in the 80s, there was nothing like where you could just, hey, I got a new song. I'm just gonna go on everything and just advertise it. But they had to like,
No,
they
you
were
had to go
just,
on the radio, say, "Hey, dude, can you play my tape?" Maybe even grease the wheels, pay them off. Uh, or you could just sell sets and give them out, and people might hear you.
I kind of want
That's
to
how it
go,
was.
if I go at it, if I do decide to do music, I want to go about it like how people did in the 80s. Like,
Go
they
perform
were,
at places and all
yeah,
that.
like they were real isolated. They didn't have a freaking iPhone, you know,
Mm,
so just going into the studio, spending time, like a lot of time in the studio, coming up with ideas. And like I have poems and old sayings that I have, or like things that stuck in my head that I can make into a song, you know. And that's how songs get started. You know, you want them to be upbeat. You just start with the tempo, like
Hey, I got a temple for you, bro.
yeah. See the tempo one, get a good. Yeah, it starts off with like how you feel. Like I start off with like how I move my body, and then I go with that the beat, and then that sets the tone with the metronome or whatever I'm using in my head,
Yeah.
and then it goes to the bass. I'll do the bass first, like or like I. That's what
But
I.
so
That's what I.
music is what you want to aim all your effort on after you're done with your art, your six pieces that you're doing right now.
Yeah, this goes quick. This is just like 2 days worth of work. So I mean, I'm done with that. There's a way to do everything at one time. You just space it out and make time for it. Like this one right here, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna spend an hour and a half on this one each day. That's what I did with this one on the left. So if I spend in 2 hours on music each day, then 2 hours on this, and that's 4 hours. But just chipping away with at it. Each day. Like I believe that like there's time for everything. You just gotta make time for it. And like
Of course, yeah.
that.
Because
And
you know what? Time isn't given to us. Like it's always going.
yeah,
Like was it like that one song? Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping
that's right.
into the future.
And I,
So honestly, if you do not take your time and utilize it the best way you can, it's gonna just keep on slipping out of your hands.
yeah,
You got this,
exactly.
bro. You're one of the most you're one of the most creative people I know. I mean, hey, I know you have so many ideas. You brought them on the show. You've talked about a lot of ideas, and you kept pressing on. You kept going forward. So, I mean, anything that you create is going to be great.
Appreciate that.
You just got to keep moving forward, brother, and
Oh
keep
yeah,
that attitude going. You know what I mean? Act
yeah,
like there's nothing that's going to stop you. You're going to keep moving.
yeah. I mean, just need to buy some more equipment and like I'm really like I don't know. Like I'm really passionate about music. I just haven't been able to do it. Like I wanted to reach out to
Well,
some of
the beauty about it is that you have time and you got the mind for it. So you'll get there. You'll find out what you're gonna do. You just have to listen to yourself, listen to hear, and you can dominate the art scene and music scene if you want to.
there's not a lot of producers here that
Now
I
you
know of.
got to
I
go to
know
Austin or
there's not.
Houston,
There's a few here, but
unless
I
you want to do country.
this country. There's a
Or I mean, hey, I know was it Selena's ex-husband? I mean,
oh
he
yeah,
works with Carlton Zeus.
he's here, right? He lives here.
Yeah,
Chris,
he's here in San Antonio,
Mr. Perez.
Mr. Chris Perez.
Mis-
And you know what's funny? I've actually met Mr. Perez. We were at have you ever been to Pix over there off of 1604 and like Lock Hill Soma?
Yeah, I've been there.
So we were at Pix, and my homeboy Carlton Zeus was doing a sound check before he was doing his show. and he was like, I was just sitting there, enjoying the music, all that, having a drink, and then this dude just comes up and puts his feet on the table and starts talking. He's like, man, he's like, music is just changing all the time, and he's just like very mystic, very chill, and he's like, hey, who do you know, man? And I was like, Carlton, I know Carlton Zeus. And he's like, oh, for real? He's like, that's my act, that's my artist. I was like, oh, you're managing him? He's like, yeah, we're just trying to get things going. He's real energetic, he's real out there, people like him. And then from there we went to Mama Margie's. Everybody got to go to Mama Margie's,
Oh shit!
go get some chips and queso, go get some tacos, shit. And then he was even talking more, and he was like, "Hey, man, let me know when you get Carlton on, and I'll come through." I was like, "All right." And then, but Carlton, he got into some trouble with he had got a baby kangaroo,
Yeah.
and he had showed it on his Instagram and his Facebook, and it was funny because like it looked like he was about to box the baby kangaroo.
What the
And it
hell?
was in a diaper, and he was like, "Bro, what's about to happen?" He's like, "I'm about to get my ass knocked out by a kangaroo."
What a freak!
But he had to end up getting the kangaroo to the zoo because it was getting too big,
That's what she said.
and then they become a species here in Texas. Imagine that, a San Antonio kangaroo species. That'd be crazy.
On the loose.
A marsupial.
They could survive here on their own. I know they could.
Oh, for sure. If they can survive Australia, they can survive here.
They're probably like
But it'd be crazy. You'd be seeing a lot of Hispanics fighting kangaroos.
they're fucking swole, man. They're
Yeah,
like,
they got muscles, bro. And if you get kicked by a kangaroo, that's worse than getting punched by it
oh yeah.
because their legs are stronger.
I want to sit in their pouch.
You want to, you want to sit with them in the pouch.
We gotta get in there.
You fuck-
Come on, let's go.
Ding 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 ding.
They're gonna treat me like the mom's gonna treat me like a baby and pet my head.
That's hilarious, bro. You're just making up.
Huh?
But yeah, no, that'd be hilarious. But like talking about jumping around and Wemby, bro, we gotta talk about what's on everybody's mind. San Antonio Spurs and Knicks. They're down 3-1, but we lost by 1 point. Well, how do you feel about that being from San Antonio and being a fan?
Honestly, the Spurs have been doing good in each game. Like they're like up in double digits. They're whipping fucking the Knicks ass throughout the whole game. And at the end of the fourth quarter, they had 7 minutes. They were still down. And right in the fourth quarter, miraculously, they just got 15, 20 points in 7 minutes. And then I was like, because I rewatched it and I watched the highlights and I was like, okay, this is where they messed up. It's right here. Because they were getting their ass
Right.
whooped through the whole game. And the whole stadium was quiet throughout the whole game.
Oh,
But
for sure.
I
Them Knicks
feel
fans can talk shit for that moment.
I think what's happening is that Mitch Johnson gets too lax and he's like, oh, we got this. Let's put in our second B team or whatever, like our second players. You know how
Right.
they bring in like
And the other guys, yeah.
the other guys, like, we're up. Let's just bring out the other guys. And that's kind of where you can't lift up on the gas, man. You gotta strategically put those guys who are on the bench, just put them in while they're doing good, not at the end, because the end is the most important. That's like
Right.
if
The
you're
end
cooking
is the most
fucking,
important part.
yeah, it's like when you're cooking food, you don't like, oh, just pull it out. Let's just eat something that's not all the way done. But
Yeah.
like as, but I think that the Spurs are gonna come back because they've already been doing good. they're just messing up very slightly on really small shit, rookie mistakes. Like when
Yeah, rookie
they,
mistakes, and that's what a lot of people were saying. They were saying like they're young, they don't know how to handle the situation, and you can't really say De'Aaron Fox is experienced in this because Sacramento Kings haven't been to playoffs in Lord don't knows how long. And Fox, and there's another thing that's being said about De'Aaron Fox, and this okay. Three angry Spurs fans launched fundraisers to buy out De'Aaron Fox's $229 million contract, which I think is crazy because I know all these fans are not going to give money to buy out his contract. It says here the three separate GoFundMe campaigns comes as the veteran San Antonio guard continues to struggle in the NBA Finals. So honestly, when what they're talking about is that there's times where I feel like we have to tell them like, bro, we need you. Like, hey, we need you to play the way you were playing all year long now. And missing easy baskets. He's he loses the ball. He lost the rebound. And you know what? Instead of just holding the ball, he goes up for a layup. I'm like, bro, hold the ball. We only have seconds left in the fourth.
yeah,
Honestly, if we would have just held on, we would have won by 1 point. And then even
dude. I
then,
mean, I don't think
people
it's
were trying
all.
to blame Castle, and Castle was there. I thought he got fouled because the way when he went up, it looked like he hit him on the shoulder, and then he hit the ball.
I don't think it's
But
all.
nobody called shit.
I don't think it's all his fault.
It's not. It's a team sport. That's what people need to understand. The team needs to work together. But the only team that I can see that are actually going just by one player is the Knicks, and that's Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
That's their Jesus. That's their one go-to player. And then people are the whole ESPN cast, Shaq, Ernie Johnson and all them um are all talking, and they're like literally, you know, Jalen is their Wemby, not in size, but in playing after the ball. If you give him the ball, he's gonna run in that paint and lay it up, somehow throwing it up in the air and making the basket.
yeah,
But if you allow him to have a great game and everybody else has less points, you could win
yeah.
because it's just him. That's all you have to worry about him.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
do you have any? Do you have any like kind of like what do you think the Spurs need to do in this game Saturday on June 13th to win that game because they're going to be home in SA, and I know we're pissed about how they treated Wemby over there. Did you hear about the egg in Wemby's head?
Yeah, I saw it. It was two
So
of them.
disrespectful. So disrespectful,
Two
man.
eggs. They threw the first one, and the second one hit a pole. But
Bro,
the yolk still got his back. But
got his back.
honestly,
Yeah, he's a gentle giant, bro.
I think that there's good competition and bad competition, and there's like how do you say it, like bad ways on how to treat your opposing team. It's like it's okay to be like boo when they pass by, or like
Yeah,
if you see somebody
it's
with
your opinion. You can boo us all the time, but when you start fighting my boys,
yeah,
all the Spurs fans that are wearing Robinson, Duncan, Wemby, all the jerseys, and
it's
you
gone
wanting
too
to fight
far.
them,
Yeah, they went too far.
that you're going too far. We don't do that crap to y'all Knicks fans when y'all are here in San Antonio. And about 50% of the tickets for this game five are Knicks fans.
It's gonna
50%.
be, yeah. It's, I mean, they live here. That's
Because
the
they
fuck.
think this is where they're gonna win. This is where they're gonna win the championship. But you know what? I like to destroy dreams. I want them to come here and get sad and get
Yeah,
upset. And they're gonna go there. Oh, just wait till we go to New York. Go wait till go to New York with the Big Apple, huh? Like fuck those guys, man. I mean, honestly, think about it.
Something's
Like,
gonna happen.
how did your mother raise you? How did your mother raise you? Did they raise you to be an asshole? Did they raise you to fight people for no reason? Nah, I get it. You're a New Yorker. You're a New Yorker. You like to fight. You like to do stuff. You like to represent the little Italy, little Chinatown, little Queens, Bronx, all that. I don't care. I really don't care. Because you know what? As Spurs fans, we respect each other. Yeah, we do crazy things down Marbach. We do crazy things down Military, but in downtown San Antonio, but we don't try to kill Knick fans. We don't. I have yet to hear about Knick fans getting killed in the streets or beat up or even getting harassed that badly.
Yeah, I don't know,
I'm just
man.
saying,
I think that something is gonna happen this next two games when they're like out at
it's
the
gonna be
club.
epic.
Yeah, when I mean either it might not happen at the stadium, but it's gonna happen like at the clubs, the bars that they're
Oh
going to,
yes.
or wherever they're at in the parking lots. Because ain't nobody gonna save you. You're walking to your car, or you're in the restroom by yourself, or you're walking to the restroom, or you're
That's where they don't see you. They don't know what's going on.
they're gonna something is gonna happen. I know San Antonio fans, the ones that are a little ratchet, are gonna
Oh, they'll do some.
even the girls,
But they're
like
gonna do it where the cameras aren't there. They're gonna do it to where it's kind of like, I mean, I ain't gonna tell secrets, but I mean, I'm just saying, if 50% of New York is coming down through the airway to come watch their team play, the Knicks, I guarantee you, it's not gonna be that nice as we were in the or first two games. This
how
time, it's gonna
yeah,
be
I don't think
worse.
yeah, I don't think I I would go about it
I mean, I
differently.
respect my fans, but
Yeah,
I can't say for them that they'll respect the Knicks fans
yeah,
after all that's been going on.
I
And
thought about it. Yeah,
Wemby went out there and on the interview after the game, he said he apologized to all the Spurs fans that were in New York in Madison Square Garden, the ones that were outside that were getting beat up, and he said that they would like to get them tickets to the next game, and get them free jerseys
wow,
that were ripped up and torn up, and and would like to tell them that they apologize and that he was disappointed in the Knicks fans and the Knicks organization because they're allowing this to happen. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him so distraught because he's like, why are these fans doing it to other fans? I mean, I get it. You want to boo us, the Spurs, because we're your nemesis, we're your rival, but leave the innocent people alone. You have freedom of speech to say, I support this organization because of this, and I'm a fan because of this. But that doesn't mean that you can go and beat them up, knock them out, put them in the hospital.
yeah,
Bro, like and Wemby's speech was very, like people felt that. And even in ESPN they were like, for Wemby being a young man, 21, 22 years old, he is more mature than all of the Nick organization put together.
yeah,
And that's respect. This
yeah.
is what we have to look forward to in the next 5, 10 years. Wemby being, I feel like that's a Tim Duncan feel. He's being mature. He's like, I'm here to play. I'm here to do my best and win a championship. That's what I'm here to do.
I hope they overcharge Knicks fans at the Riverwalk.
They're like, oh, you Nick fan? All right, you get the extra expensive seating over
Only
there
$40
in
for
in
that.
the trash can area. Yeah. I mean, you're a New York fan. You go eat over there in the trash
We
with
gotta take
your other rodent friends.
just overcharge them.
Yeah. Well, I still say Spurs in seven, and that goes for all you Knicks fans. I don't care like who you are. I don't care who you, Timothy Chalamet, you Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler, Taylor Swift, Spike Lee. You got all the other. We got the whole cast of SNL out there. Uh,
Yeah, for sure.
Tina Fey. And then you got what's his name? You just got so many people, so many
Timothy
actors, so
Chalamet.
many people out there.
What's his name?
What was that?
Timothy Chalamet.
Shamalama Ding Dong. Yeah, go back to France, bro. No, I mean, hey, I mean, no disrespect. I like your movies, but hey,
I'm gonna call him Timothy
Timmy,
Chalamet.
Timmy Chalamet. But yeah, no, he's you see him like the way he's dressed at the games. They were saying that when he was wearing that whole orange jumpsuit, he looked like that dude from Despicable Me, Vector.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's the one that had that gun, and he was like the kid to the guy, the bad guy. And I was like, that's totally Vector right there,
He does look
Timothy.
fucking
But yeah,
idiot.
no, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Nick fans, but you're gonna have to wait another 20, 50 years because Spurs and seven got this. We
I think
got
we
this.
messed up. Yeah.
You know the last time that a team went 3-1 and won a championship? The 2016 Cavaliers with LeBron James and Jefferson and Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They were the last ones to do that, and that's one team out of the whole history of the NBA. If the Spurs can do that, they'd be the second team.
Yep.
So honestly, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a great game. Great three games that are coming up. I have faith in the Spurs. I don't jump ship after I see some frantic bad plays. Honestly, all we got to do is get back, think about what we need to do, and do it. I mean, Stephen Castle, even said that, I think we can do it. We can win three games. You just gotta,
So you feel like
you
what if
gotta put the what's up?
I was gonna say what if they don't win?
Well, if they don't win, I mean, all it's gonna mean is next year I'll see you back here. I'm gonna see you back here in the finals. And this time we ain't gonna make the same mistake. People talk about, the youngest superstar to do went to the let's see, this youngest person to go back to the finals or to win a final was 23 years old, 23, 24, and that was LeBron James. So
Really?
honestly, I mean, or I think it was LeBron James or it was um the Mamba. So I mean, but the thing is they were older than 21, 22, and the average age of the Spurs players are 21, 22. So they're so young, bro. If we can, pay everybody what they want, keep the team, don't trade. We'll make trades here and there, but I would say keep Harper, keep Castle, keep Wemby, of course, and then I would say Vassell and Champagne. And then I like Brian. Was it Carter Bryant? I like Carter Bryant, young man. Him and Dylan Harper actually played together in high school,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
so they knew each other. The only thing is, Dylan Harper went to Rutgers, and then Carter Bryant went to Arizona.
Mm,
So, but when they were in the draft, they got drafted together.
that's
Now
crazy.
we got some magic. So that's why they can work very well together. They have a lot of good chemistry. I mean, I would like to keep, most of the guys like Cornette. Um, and then I just don't know about Fox. I don't know why. I just feel
You really hate him
like
after that one fuck up.
I don't hate him. I just feel like he's never been to this moment, and he's been in the league longer than most of the Spurs players, other than the Biombi and Plummer. I mean, those guys have been in that situation. Barnes has been there. Surprised we haven't played him more. But hey, I mean, I just feel like if we do, we need to get another big man because sometimes we be using Wemby as a forward and not a center. And he is a center. He should be a center.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that's beyond the point. Hey, it looks like we got a comment here. Hold up.
It's me.
Hey, what's up, Julie? What's up, Julie Salcedo, aka Sis? That's my boy John's wife, and she's cool as hell. Hey, shout out to John Salcedo. Hey, he be working for Google. I'd be like, hey man, put domination in the Google map. Let's go, baby.
For sure.
And then put Alan Calvo as the muralist from San Antonio.
From San Antonio.
San Antonio.
San
But yeah,
Antonio.
man, San Antonio. But yeah, no, and I guarantee you, the sports during the summer and everything is not good for men's mental health month. I guarantee you, because as a man myself, I feel like this is not good for our mental health. And as a man,
It is good because it's sparking conversation.
well, it's sparking conversation, but I feel like it's also anxiety, insomnia, causing a little bit of depression, a lot of things happening right here. But so I just want to put it out there that we got some of these statistics of men that have mental health issues. So for example,
Amen.
about 1 out of 5 adult men, that's 20% of men, experience a mental illness each year, including depression, anxiety, and other disorders. Depression alone affects 6 million men annually. Anxiety disorders such as panic disorder and phobias are also common, with over 3 million men that are affected.
Damn.
Schizophrenia diagnoses are 90% of males by the age of 30. Damn it. Amari over the age of 30. Fuck. And then men are less likely to be diagnosed globally because you know how men are. Men are like, I'm fine. I'll be good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
like Alan, like in your family, you know, like the Ben in your family, they're all machismo, right? They're all like, I don't need to go. I'm fine. Those you're gonna find something wrong, and then tell me I have to pay a lot of money, right?
I don't know anybody in my family that's ever done fucking therapy, but
See, that's another thing. Men don't do therapy because they think, oh, it's a waste of time. They're just gonna blame my parents. They're just gonna blame me or blame some kind of situation, and that I could have prevented it if I did this. But yeah, no, exactly. They think that it's not worth it, and I think we need to change that as the new generation of men here, especially the new Latino men generation.
yeah, I think that you just gotta open up about whatever it is. Like I like talking to my mom and getting out. Like
People you're comfortable with.
yeah, that's another reason why I was telling you that I love to paint, but I don't want it to be my main thing anymore because
Okay.
it's a very I'm very isolated and it's fun, but I want to do something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more interactive, more social. And that's kind of why I'm gonna get, like I was saying, I'm gonna buy more equipment. But yeah, it's important to talk, with whoever, and you know, just fucking talk. It may not even be major, but just getting out. Like
Oh,
I have I have a like an overstimulating mind, and
you need an overthinker?
I not overthink, but
Think too much.
my mind doesn't process things normally. Like it just is too fast. So I have to take something to taper it down. And
I hear you there.
if I'm just too much everywhere when I'm not like, but I'm fine now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Well,
yeah, yeah,
you're right. I mean, men should talk more. At least if you're not going to talk to a therapist, talk to a family member, talk to somebody you respect, somebody that you're comfortable around. Because you know what? The suicide risk to that is really high. Like men die by suicide at the rate of nearly 4 times higher than women.
that's
As well
what
as that, in
I'm gonna do
2022, about 39,282 men died by suicide in the US, accounting for 79 to 80% of all suicide deaths in the US.
It's fucked up.
So that's a huge percentage, and that's more than the women's suicide rate, which even it says suicide rates are higher among men over 65, 6 times higher than women, and have risen sharply in men aged 25 to 34 since 2010. So, we're really, getting into the high marks there with not talking about certain things, because I know like my grandfather's generation, they talked about, they go, it's just called being a man, mijo. It's called being a man. They're like, we work, we come home, we do more work, and then we try to be parents, and then we go to bed and we do it all over again. Like that's literally it. I mean, my grandfather, he was a mechanic. So when he's not working, he's working on his car.
He's still alive.
And yeah, 85 years old. He was in the Navy. He worked on broilers, in the boiler room, and then he
Damn.
was the chief. Like he was the chief maintenance officer in the at Kelly Air Force Base. But then Kelly, like he retired, and then Kelly ended up closing like 5 years later, and he had a good retirement, all that, but he still worked on his car. He would still, if I had any issues, I'd go to him. He would teach me. So, very machismo, very active. Like he would never like just rest. Like though his resting is working on his car or cleaning his guns. Hey, we got Julie again saying sana sana colita de rana. Hey, that's what we need to do to the Spurs. Like sana sana. Help.
Where is she
Help,
at?
Matisse. Help.
Oh, there is
Yeah,
somebody.
no. Yeah, somebody commented over there.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out, boy. But yeah, no, shout out to everybody that's been watching today. I'm happy to have y'all on. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and what? Check up on all your boys. Check up on your homeboys that you don't talk to a lot. Maybe the ones you haven't talked to since high school. Talk to your dad, talk to your Theo, talk to your cousins. Because you know what? What if it was you that needed to talk to somebody? Just reach out. Like I know I have, some family members that are out there that, they feel like they're doing it all on their own. They're just trying to survive, and it's hard. No, it's hard to be a man. It's hard to be a woman. It's hard to be a minority. It's hard to be somebody part of the pride. LGBTQ plus.
I think
It's
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 harder
hard
for
to
people that are
it's
like,
hard being human.
yeah, I was
It's
gonna
hard being
say,
human unless you're rich. Then you know what? Bye.
nah. I think when you
Now,
have more
actually, I
money, you
have
have
some
more
people
power.
that if that they should be around if we were talking about mental illness a little bit more. So the ones I want to talk about are these certain people that I looked up to growing up. Somebody like, Robin Williams, Chester, Chester, from Lincoln Park.
Oh, he killed himself.
Yep,
I forgot
suicide,
about
bro. Heath Ledger, the Joker, Knight's Tale.
that. Heath
Um,
Ledger killed
and things
himself.
I hate about you,
I didn't know
pills, man,
that.
opioids, and
Well, that
they're
was
just a short list of people that lost their lives due to mental health. They were sad. They had issues. They had things wrong with them, and they didn't talk about it. They would just laugh, make people feel good about themselves, and that was it. Like nobody cared about them. And Robin Williams' daughter, she would because there was an actor, um, there was this comedian. He would do like his the Robin Williams talk. Frank Caliendo would do impersonations, and he did a perfect Robin Williams. And if they ever do a biopic, he needs to do it because he does the best Robin Williams. And then she's like, every time I see Frank Caliendo do his like personation, like it feels like my dad's back, like he's here with us again. And I
yeah,
think that's
Rob.
special.
Shit, he's really
Yeah,
talented.
he was really talented. He made everybody laugh. Like he came out in this movie called Man of the Year, where he was a like how Stephen Colbert is a nighttime host and does politics and comedy. So he did the same thing, and then people were like, "Hey, why don't you become president? Why don't you run for president?" He's like, "Huh, I don't know. Maybe we could, haha." And then he started doing the race, and everybody was like loving him, but in reality, he didn't win. But the whole premise was that machines helped him win, and they're like, well, even if he didn't win by technicality, it was because the machine let him win. He's still a better president than the other guy.
I've never seen that.
And it's a good movie. If you get a chance, Man of the Year, it's a good movie. Give it a watch. Robin Williams does a great job. Christopher Walken's in it. He's his manager. It's pretty funny. It's really crazy because then it talks about how corporations try to hide the truth and definitely try to cover up things. So it talks about that as well. But before I know it's gonna get a little bit 5 minutes left. So do you have any like words for people that may be dealing with mental health on their own, and they're just like they would need like a suggestion or something to help them deal with it? Is there something you can let us know?
Talk to your mom. Talk to your friends. Just call somebody, no matter what. If you're not feeling good about whatever you're having a
Helping,
bad day,
right?
just get out. I mean, if you don't have a car, take the bus somewhere.
Walk.
Go to like a restaurant or a bar and hang out and just talk. Don't bottle up anything about what you're going through. Like my thing. You know, I watch. What helps me is like I like to watch like what other people have gone through and how did they cope with it and how did they deal with it. Like wrestlers, like back in the day, like they had their time and then they
Right.
became a heel and then the next guy came and
Right.
some of the wrestlers were able to maintain their fame, but it happens to artists, it happens to broadcasters, it happens to everybody, where it even happens to animals where you are in your prime
Not the
and
top dog no more.
yeah, it's just how it goes. You had your time and the next guy's coming, and
Goes
that's
down.
and you're it would be it's really hard to maintain staying at the top. It's possible, but it's not going to last forever, even if you were to maintain it for a long time. Sylvester Stallone is a big one. Arnold,
Big action star, still trying like all the Rambo movies, all the Expendables.
yeah, like that. It, the other day, I went through like a little breakdown, and I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, like I'm going through a rough little patch. It's been a rough patch for about a year, and I was like
Yeah,
trying to think, what the hell is going on? Am I? It's not me. I know it ain't me because my talent is still here, but it's that I need to get a little bit more fired up and go at it with with what I love to do and just go full throttle. And if you ever need help, just talk to somebody and just keep doing what you love to do. Like
for
fuck it,
sure.
like go hard. Let's go hard. Like not nothing lasts forever, and the bad shit also doesn't last forever. So
Yeah.
there's rough
True.
patches,
Hey,
and there's rough patches, and there's good patches, and you're eventually gonna get out of it. Like you just gotta like work at it, and you gotta chip
gotta
at it.
work through it.
You gotta
Yeah,
chip away at it, like little by little. Like even though I'm not doing a big ass mural, I'm still painting at home. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
true that, man.
I'm not making music, but I'm still trying to figure out what kind of music I want to make. So it's like I may not be there, but I'm there because I'm working at it. Like I know I'm gonna get there.
Right. Just keep working at it, man.
Yeah, and that's how
Well,
it
you're
is.
our guest of the day, and we appreciate you being here with us. Still keep following you at Rome Heart, right?
Yes,
Rome_Heart.
yes,
And
sir.
then hopefully we can have you back on the show, and talk about some other stuff maybe, hopefully. Um, Before we get off here today, I know people are watching FIFA today, the FIFA Cup. Go USA Paraguay today. They're playing at 8 o'clock. Mexico won 2-0 against South Africa. So hey, it's either US or Mexico for me. How about you? You have a team or anybody?
If I pick anybody, it'll be like Mexico.
Mexico for sure, man. Because you already know they've been born kicking the ball. But hey, man, it's good to have you. This is Domination, and we out of here until next Friday. Let's go Spurs! Let's win Saturday.
I know. Let's go.